So, hello everyone, welcome to new episode of ChatFCS. Today we'll be talking with Kartik Joshi, with go by KJ. He is a research assistant at Faculty of Computer Science at Laboratory of Artificial Intelligence for Computational Biology. Hi KJ.
Hello.
We're glad you could find time for us for these conversations.
Sure.
So I will asking some questions about certain topics.
Yeah, sure.
We'll start from the first one. How do you learn about Faculty of Computer Science and Laboratory on Artificial Intelligence for Computational Biology?
Luckily, one of my friend was working in the mathematics lab, and I was going through his CV, and I asked him like, how did you end up with this given work or job? He said like it is available on the website. So I went through the FKN website, and there were multiple sections. I went through each and every section, and in the laboratory section, I was able to find there are like multiple labs in the website. So I visited each and every page and find the different vacancies that are available. I applied for like 5 laboratories. I wanted to get into the laboratory of bioinformatics, but unluckily the professor was kind of busy and I couldn't get a chance for that. But the laboratory of AI and 2 other laboratories accepted my offer and they wanted me to work under them. I had a keen interest in the field of biology and chemistry, so I preferred to go with computational biology and AI.
That's good. So, do you find this certain laboratory when you already in Russian and in Faculty of Computer Science, or before that?
No, I was admitted into the master's course, and after in January I was admitted into the laboratory.
So you basically goes to the Faculty of Computer Science because of your...
It was on my own interest because I had
yes.
keen interest in the field of data sciences.
Okay. So do you have any concern before coming to Moscow?
There was the only concern that I had was about language, because I don't speak Russian at all. Not at all, not even a single word.
So how is going now?
The basic way that I work with is if it's an important piece of conversation that I need to make with a person at a store, I'll just go deaf.
Yeah,
So-
but for the discipline that you're researching,
for
it's
research,
all English,
there's
right?
never been an issue with the language. All of my colleagues speak English, and there was never an issue with that. Even with
great.
my laboratory head, he is non-Russian speaker, so it's easy going for me.
Okay.
So no issues on that.
So could you share more details about your project?
Currently, the laboratory of AI works on the mass spectrometry data, and my work is about the robust and critical analysis of the data that is given by the tandem mass spectrometry. The basic work that I have to do is we are giving with the current one that I'm working with is a PEPNet, is a deep neural network structure which processes the mass spectra and provides you with the result. So as per the laboratory head, he asked me to go through a critical analysis and check out what are the different results that it processed and try to fetch a different database for the similar files and implant it into the model, so that we can see that is the given model just learning or just mugging things up, or it is truly working, the weights are properly mended up or upgraded as per the requirements of the model. We can say that in a way.
Sounds great. So how do you access the reliability and accuracy of your analysis?
As per for the given results that was given by PEPNet, we check out with a confidence ratio of 0.9. If the results are with 90% or above accuracy and does not have a deviation of 0.05 of in the mass, then we assess it as a result that is accurate in nature. And on that basis, we fetch out different spectra on the given databases and then recheck it, whether it is true or not.
So what challenges have you faced during your research and how did you overcome it?
The major challenge that I found was with the Mass IV server. The issue is that is current research, and it is continuously being updated. So you have to fetch the file from the server, which is kind of a difficult task. Even right now, the pipeline is running and fetching the data from the server, but I have to mend it up in every 2 or 3 days, and it is difficult for me to cope up with the work because there is a coming research work that I have to publish, and for that I need to get the work done as fast as possible. So that is one of the major issues that I'm facing from the Mass IV. So any other
Okay.
issues that I'm facing, I don't think so there's any trouble. I guess that's all.
So just one off-topic questions I want to ask. You
Yeah.
can consider. So did Faculty of Computer Science provide some resources, some computational resources
Yeah,
for
the
research?
resources that were
Elaborate.
provided by the lab was a supercomputer server, and in had like 3 GPUs that are like state of the art right now.
So
And
Charisma, that one, no?
no, I have different one. AIC lab has a different
Ah,
supercomputer,
okay.
something like supercluster. So we access it, and it is a good storage. So like I need not to worry about my system because my system is like kind of a low key one. But with the server, I can access all the files and run my codes very quickly. It's like the days of work done in hours.
It's fascinating. It's fascinating. What are your preference when it comes to programming language or frameworks for working with data?
As for quickly working out, Python is the best option for now, and like it is helps you integrate with the GPUs very quickly with just a one line of code. So for current data analysis, Python is the preference.
So you don't use any
I
other
have
one.
I don't use I am accustomed with other languages, but for now I prefer to use Python.
For example, you mentioned the fetching data from server,
For
right?
fetching data, that is directly done by the CLI. There's like just have like one line comment. We
As
get
the bash command, right?
Yeah, it's a bash command.
Okay.
So this bash is technically not a language, you can say. Just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
basic commands. That's all.
Okay. How do you? Yeah, and about that, the framework that you are using on for your. There's some library maybe on Python.
I have the basic library that we have is like NumPy, Pandas. That is the one that is majorly required. Other than that, we have TensorFlow to get the work done on tensors that use the GPU to quickly process the data on the model. And there are some scikit-learn and sklearn libraries that is used by those are like basic ones in data sciences.
So you
Nothing major.
mentioned about TensorFlow. So you choose TensorFlow over PyTorch.
No, TensorFlow is a sub library that is made in Python. And one specific that one I use is by Pytomix. That is for proteomic data analysis. That is a special library that is generated for this mass spectrometry data work.
No, I'm talking about you choose TensorFlow over PyTorch.
Yeah, I prefer TensorFlow. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends upon like how the model is generated by the developer. If the developer has given the model in PyTorch, then I have to work in PyTorch. If it's given in TensorFlow, I have to go with TensorFlow. I don't have much options. The development is done by the developer. I just have to run the model, assess the results, and recheck it whether it is true or not.
So have to be flexible.
Yeah, right? You have to be flexible. You don't have much options right now.
Understand. So next question. How do you collaborate with other team members and researchers in the laboratory?
As far I have taken help from 3 of my teammates for my help in the given project. If there's some issue in the pipeline, I just seek the answer from them. If they are not able, I move towards a different person. And if there's any technical issue on the basis of the proteomic data, on the mass spectrometry data, then I go to my senior research assistant, that is Kishan. Or if it's like something else that I need to confirm, like whether the research is going in the right direction or not, I prefer to go to my laboratory hat about that info. So it's a team collaborative work. Like I cannot do it on my own. Somewhere or the other, I need help from my teammates.
You mentioned that you mainly collaborating with head of
the head of the laboratory and the head researchers in the laboratory.
So maybe with some colleagues. That's
yeah. Currently, my colleagues,
assistant.
They are like the senior researcher in my laboratory is Kishan Bhimani. He's a PhD scholar. So whenever there is a guidance that I need, I get in touch with him and he guides me out.
Okay. So what skill do you believe are most important for effective teamwork in a research environment?
The basic thing that you need is patience, because there are times when you need to understand that the review given by the person is correct and not yours, because like there are times when there are mishappening, there's this confusion between the topic, and you need to respect the person's review on it. And another thing that you have to keep up with is be attentive with time.
Understand.
It's important. the front person does not have much time for you. You have to, like, you have a very short window. You have to get in touch, get your work done, and help them out.
So time management is
Time management is a major skill in this field.
yeah, is for every university
Yeah,
student,
I
I
believe
think.
so.
So, what goals have you set for yourself in near future within your project?
Oh, that's a good one. For now, about my project, I'm seeking to publish it on a A star, A plus plus conference if it goes well, which is expected for now. And for more than that, I would be expecting to go to multiple conferences. I would be expecting to have a good publication in the given time so that I can pursue a good PhD. So that by the end of my master's, I should have a good portfolio to show up.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, we end our question with technical and laboratory. We'll switching to more interesting topics. So, KJ, how do you spend your free times?
Ah, for a data scientist, like, you don't get much free time, but I try to scrape
Yeah.
out something. I'm just waiting for winters to come by. I love ice skating. It's like one of my favorite work to do. I just, whenever I get a free time or I'm exhausted, just take my ice skates and just go to the nearest rink and have a try.
Yeah. In Moscow is a
Yeah, I'm
lot of
just waiting for
facility
the,
for
the
that.
temperature to go down and I would start to skate. And the second thing that I like the most in summers is swimming.
Okay. Have you picked any new interest for or hobby after moving to Russia?
There's this one work that I'm planning to do, and like it's in work that I would be publishing weekly reviews about different research papers on Medium and LinkedIn, and also on Telegram.
It's like a blog.
Yeah,
Right.
something like blog, but scientific blog.
Sounds very good. I want to subscribe to you, in fact. So the last question. Um, what does the Faculty of Computer Science means to you?
As for me, I would say it's a pedestal that provided me multiple opportunities for now. It has guided me with multiple things that I can work on, and I never thought that I would be. This was something unexpected. When I was pursuing the first year of my masters, I was not expecting to get a job at the university. So it's a bag of opportunities, I say.
That's good. So thank you for conversations. It was very interesting.